Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. First down here for the offense. They'll leave it with the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give on the option. Breaks into the open. No, he got loose. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for room, it's Avery. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Using the quick game. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll take a shot. And it's caught. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch play?
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. There he goes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Richmond. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. It's a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Got a man. It's Moore. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Leaves it with the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. The give to the tailback. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. He caught it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. He makes a grab. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now this offense will take the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Brings up 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads quickly. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes a catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They go to the draw. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. It's a draw. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Motion from the wideout. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run play action. Got his man downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Parks. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man quickly. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Makes the grab. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. With the catch, it's Richmond. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry.
Turning it on! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the 2nd half. Get this run game established.
He'll do it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offense lining up quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Shoots it to the left. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. What a disappointment. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They'll try the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds space on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They go to the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Tight end now in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He's past the 30. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. No huddle offense to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
the play. First down.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Morris. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll leave it with him. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. He's in open space downfield. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now this offense is back on the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. There he goes!
And now the offense just said, oh, you don't think he's going to run it? You're not going to account for him? I'll do that. Great job taking advantage of the numbers. When you're an offense and you have a quarterback that can do this occasionally, it just puts that little bit of doubt in my head, makes me play it a little bit more on defense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Got his man down the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Rides to back and leaves it. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got him. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the quarterback takes a knee.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
A stop and return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the books.